Now I'm going to show you how to apply multiple color correction in a shot. Basically adding multiple Lumetri color correction effects. So in this shot I just want to show you we have this eagle here, okay, and when it was shot it just looks flat, dull. Alright, so when I actually edited this shot I had the idea that I really want to bring the eagle in the forefront, kind of pop the eagle more. So what we're going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is just to apply regular Lumetri color correction. I'm just going to balance the overall shot, so it's a little dark, so I'm just going to raise everything up a bit and give it a little contrast, do the same type of thing, a little saturation. Wonderful, there we go. So we're good with that. But now the next thing I want to do, I want to pop this eagle, kind of give him a spotlight. So how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to add another Lumetri color effect. So I'm going to come up here, and there's this little menu right at the top of the Lumetri where it says Add Lumetri Color Effect. So I'm going to hit Add, okay? And as you can see, it added the Lumetri color under the color correction I just did, so it added it underneath it. Now, I'd like to also come up and immediately rename it, because it just says Lumetri color and there's multiple ones now, so we want to be sure which one we're working on. So when I hit rename, I'm just going to call it Eagle in this case. Hit OK, and now you can see it says Lumetri color Eagle, so now I know which one I'm working on. And I can come up here and toggle between the two. I can go back to the original Lumetri color, or I can go to Eagle. So I want to work on Eagle now. Now what I want to do is I want to just affect just around the eagle. So I'm going to create a mask in the Lumetri color corrector. So under Eagle, you have these little icons that you can create masks. You can create a circle, a square, or you can do a free draw Bezier. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut around the eagle. So if you click it, I can now select a mask just around the eagle as such. Okay. Okay, so there's my mask around the eagle. Now if I play it through, I can see the mask, the eagle's moving and the mask isn't. So honestly what I should have done is gone to frame 1 first and created it, but since I didn't, if there's another easier way, I'm going to go to frame 1 of the clip. I'm going to come here and make sure you select mask 1 so it highlights. So I'm just going to move the mask over here. Okay. So now that I'm on frame 1, I can actually go ahead and do a tracker basically. And under mask path there's this little play button. So if you're on frame 1, if I hit play, it should keep the edges of what it sees and track it throughout the clip. So I'm just going to hit play and it'll automatically create keyframes. You see it goes progress, progress, progress. When it's done, it's going to create all these keyframes in here. Like every frame is keyed. So if I come up here, I could see and play it back, you can see the mask is following the eagle. Okay, so that's how you do an auto tracker on it. And you see it keeps pretty good perspective around it the whole time, so that's really good. So now anything I do color correction wise with the eagle is only going to affect what's inside this mask. So if I want to make it a little brighter, I can hit exposure. You see it's only affecting what's inside, okay? So I can really change colors to it. I can do whatever I want to it here to make it look cool. Now, of course, we have this hard edge when you first created the mask. So all you have to do is come down here where it says where mask 1 is, underneath feather. All you gotta do is feather it out and it will blend it in really nice. Okay, so now if we go ahead and render this, let me go ahead and render real quick. That way I can play it and it won't stutter. Okay, so there you go. So now I've kind of just highlighted the eagle. All right, now I could spend more time on this, but I just want to show you what the before and after look like on the actual shot that I did. So I'm going to get out of color correction mode for a second. I'm going to come here, match frame. So this was the original shot, like so. And this is what it looked like afterwards. Gives it a little more polish, just looked much better than what the original shot looked like. Now I can go back, let me go back into this and just show you now that back into color correction mode, I can now go to the bottom and apply my broadcast safe again. So I can apply the broadcast safe, do the same thing. Go ahead and click the box. You can see the only thing that's really, there's some white shots or white spots that are a little, might be losing a little detail. Just come to the whites, lower it a little bit here. Okay, and I can also do that too. That's the eagle effect. If I go up to the Lumetri effect, I can do the same thing and bring down the white levels. You can see that's bringing it down. Okay, but that's good. I'm not too worried about the detail that's in these little white areas there because they're very small. And that's it. Then I'm done with that correction. There you go.